Gamers here. We're going to be making a video on a review of Dawn.Of Fantasy. I personally enjoy this game very, very much. I've had some pretty fun times on it over the past couple of weeks since it's been on Steam. I'm going to have 3 codes after the video is up. First people to get them. It's for 70 crowns. The developers gave them to me for promoting them. It's going to be in the video after this on my website on the forums. So yeah, go check it out. Anyways, so right now we're sieging Dag 4 for gameplay in the background if you want to see what the game looks like, you know, stuff like that. But anyways, so how this game works, it's an MMORTS with a very unique one. You don't just see everyone's castles on the map, random people don't attack you, stuff like that. It's more of a unique version. You have your castle still there, people still attack it, but they have to have an army strength of what your castle's at to see it. I mean, not see
what
it.
Shall I do?
Well, how you PvP in this game in the first place,
target?
probably start with that. How you PvP is kind of like
Gladly,
a PvP
sire.
system from like Call of Duty, you know? It's
My bow is strong.
like you click the PvP button once you send an army out, and you can click city or an army. If you click army, it will search for an army about your strength, and you will be attacking it. But if you click city, it'll send you against the city of your strength, and, well, you attack that.
Sire.
It's a very unique system. I like how it works, since it's not just, you know, you're not going up, there's not just random people that can start attacking you out of the blue. They're thinking about adding it where you can see people on the other players on the world map, but they haven't decided yet. They've been balancing the game, and there's a lot of problems with the game right now, but they've been trying to fix it. They've been balancing out stuff. It's kind of a beta stage at the moment, but it's still enjoyable. I give it an 8 out of 10. The graphics aren't too bad, as for me you can see. The sieges are massive. I have to go through all this to even, well, take the castle. The sieges are massive. It's very fun. You can co-op siege, and I'm not co-oping, so I find single player more challenging, more fun. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on the battle too. Anyways, as I was saying, the resource system kind of has like, the longer you're on, the more resources you gain, besides your default gaining. It's as you can see, I just did a glitch where they attacked the inside. It's glitched out right there. Anyway, so as I was saying, the resource system, the longer you're on, the more resources you gain. I kind of like it like that, because like the more people that play, you more regularly get more resources. Makes it more interesting. Some other unique features are how you gain resources. Like you can, it goes off, it's kind of more realistic. Your sheep can generate gold, your cows generate food from milk, your chickens generate food from eggs. Besides, you're just slaughtering them for food. I've only played humans so far for the, I played with orc units from mercenaries because they used to be super overpowered. Now they've got fixed, thank God. But yeah, the elves, I've talked to a lot of people that play them. They sound really cool. They can build like unicorns and stuff, which is pretty awesome. Stuff like that. The humans, I find that you can generate gold from sheep, so you can get a lot of gold income from that, or you can get a lot of gold, food income. You can trade with NPC cities and with players, so it makes it cool how the economy works out. Yeah, I love this game so far. I'm gonna try to make a commentary last as long as you see it. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try. The units themselves are unique. You actually have to keep a balance of units. See how I had the archers take down the oil for my troops can move in, taking out their archers on the wall now with them. Actually, the wall's dead, kind of already dead from them, so I'll turn my units already in there.
I pledge my life.
Thank God they don't have oil. Wait, they do. If they pour oil on my troops, I'm gonna have to pull out. It does like 20,000 damage. It's ridiculous. So yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, you have to keep a balance of units, especially when you're defending your keep. You need to have your archers on their walls. You need to have your swordsmen or knights or whatever you're using taking down their, how won't do it.
What is thy wish? Where is my home?
Taking down their archers on the walls, shooting at their units. You can have swordsmen, so if they get through your gate, or you can have a free attack with them. You can have, I use cavalry a lot when defending my city, otherwise it's pretty much useless because it's underpowered at the moment. Even at level 20, it's still pretty underpowered, considering a level 10 dwarven rifleman can one-shot me. Anyway, yeah, you want to keep cavalry up on the back where you can attack them periodically back and forth when they're not looking, not expecting it. What cavalry does is pretty good for when only like level 12s are attacking or under, and you can use cavalry. I was using level 3 cavalry when this one guy attacked me at a 40-minute siege. The only factor that I won was because of my cavalry constantly attacking me. So yeah, keeping a balance of units will stop them from winning. So besides your balancing and all that, you can't just, it's not like Ebony where you just send 7,000 soldiers constantly at someone and you actually control people, as you can see. It's a controlling MMO. It's pretty cool. Some other unique features I can think of is how you build your town. Your walls are pre-built. I heard they used to be built where you can build them, but people are making insane walls, and they were basically overpowered. They were just making walls the size of God knows what. They were just making walls that were ridiculously big. Oh, this is
I pledge mine
Your
life.
units have unique abilities to each unit. That's also another point of balancing. See, Prey heals only by units. Heals, he actually heals them for a great amount of health. You have heroes that can help you win battles and stuff, but I don't use heroes, so. You have trebuchets to take down walls. If I was in a level 20 army, I'd definitely need to use my siege equipment. But I do have a level 20 army. It takes forever to level up your army to level 20, but if you know how to do it like I do, and I have it in my guide of how I get my level 20 army. So yeah. The 3 keys will be up after this video is uploaded, which should be very, very soon.
To the death!
Anyways, yeah.
My quiver is full.
If anybody on the forums wants to point out a couple things that makes the game more unique and more fun, I mean, just the fact that you actually control your units and it's an interactive amount. I mean, you still gain resources when you're offline, but you gain half the amount, and you don't have that stacking, like, online factor. So yeah, it's just not as fun when you're not online. You don't gain as much. It's not like EVE Online where you can just get on train, sit offline, and then when you actually need to buy a skill book or buy a new ship or whatever, you just go mine or you go fight depending on what you were. I mean, I played EVE for a while. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I found it just a wonderful game, but I'm just bringing up the point that you can just sit offline the whole time. Anyways. The game's nothing like Ebony. I played that game for a little bit because I like RTSs and MMOs, but it just got boring. I mean, it was pretty much a boring game. This is a very interactive MMO that makes it super fun. Yeah. So, how you take cities is what I'm doing now. You have to break down all the gates, and you have to kill their commander, which I'm currently killing. Or is he dead? I can't tell who's in the units. I'm pretty sure he's dead. No, he's still there. Magister Warren. You have to take down him in order to win the siege. But once he's dead, the siege has been completed. I get my 15 crowns for taking the human capital, which is, I think, the easiest capital in case. The elf one's super easy too. The orc one, if I had to like go through and make a comparison, I don't know what one I'd say the easiest. The human one's pretty easy. If you start from here, you just have to go through this. But I like to make it a challenge, and I thought it'd make the video longer. So besides that, the elven capital and the orc capital, I mean, once you have an army of 1,000, it's pretty easy. Or an army of the strength of 1,000, it's pretty easy. Quests in this game, another thing is there's actually quests you can do to gain like levels and stuff, resources. I mean, they scale to your troops level, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I forgot to bring this up. but
I hear
massive
and obey.
massive sieges like this, they don't scale to your opponent. If they did, they'd be ridiculous, because, yeah. If you co-op siege, it's actually harder, I think, because the troops are actually leveled up. It says they're level 11 in single player mode,
What
but their
shall I
skill
do?
points aren't spent. But if you do it, co-op, all their things are spent. Then again, you also have 2 people attacking, but you have to actually coordinate with them if you're taking on massive things. Anyways, as you can see, they have a profile in game. My capital's gold, my titles right here. This is my actual name. My renown, my standing, my friends, my allies, my enemies, my wins, my losses, my payouts, your traits where people can see what you do. I consider Alpine humans the best. I've never played any other races, so I just considered Alpine one of the best starting rages, but I've never played any other race, so I can't give you anything to start with, but I found humans my suiting as soon as I started. It's pretty cool. As you can see, there's all these NPC cities. They have reputation systems with them. I just commit war, so now all the other things in the region are not war. You can only take like half the NPC it is right now. I don't know if they're not, it's because they don't have maps done for the other ones, or if it's the fact that you're not supposed to attack them. Like, a couple of them will actually say, like, all the lords, when they made their oath into the kingdom, oathed in that they would not attack these places because they're industrial. But otherwise, I think it just haven't made maps yet. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. The keys will be on my website. If you'd like to sign up on the website, it'd be very much appreciated. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and have a nice